Alright guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at setting your row and column length for the LGP design feature. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just so you guys know, this is a quick reminder that this is a mini series on the LGP design. Now, we'll also leave relevant links in the description so you guys can follow along. Now, in today's video, we're going to be looking at setting the baselines, row and column length. And in order to do that, let's just head straight into the feature here under your drawbar. I'm just going to set up a basic grid, or basic line, should I say. And then now we've got these settings. So I'm going to make this one point just to simplify things. Okay, now we've already looked at the spacing for the column and row. Now we're going to be looking at their length. You will notice under the line we can only set the row length, we cannot set the column length. So this is the width, the height of. Now let's just set this maybe to something like I'm going to make this 0.5. Then go to system, apply, and you'll see it is half the width now. So this is great if you want to increase or decrease it, but something to keep in mind, if we had to go and set this, let's say, I can't remember, I think it was 2, go apply, and suddenly we've got a solid line. Now what's happening is our spacing and our spacing and our line width now exactly line up, so it makes a solid line. So if you had to change your column spacing, then we would start seeing a space there. So if I took this to 3, click apply, you will see there's actually still space. So that is something to keep in mind when you're setting the actual width of this, or the width of your lines, that the spacing works relevant to the actual length of them. And then next up we've got gradients. For the gradients, you'll notice we can set it for the width and height. So I'm just gonna, for the horizontal and vertical, I'm just gonna set this back to 4, click apply so we can see the difference. So now let's make this something like 0.1, click apply. Now we can see how from the bottom to the top it slowly increases in width. So that's gradient, and the one where obviously depending on your block that you're at. So from here is bottom to top, and the next block underneath that is top to bottom. Then I'm going to set this back just to 0 so we can see the change better on the next one. Now let's try this. We set this to a 0.1, click apply. Now you'll notice from on the horizontal plane it will set the width, so it will be small and slowly increases in size. And once again, you can do a relevant thing with your gradient as well, and then it will keep the spacing the same as your thing gets bigger. But yeah, so that is the basics on it. So just a quick recap, you can set your width of your lines and then also the spacing. So you can make the width of the line increase over a gradient. And if you combine this with your spacing, then you can get some nice outcomes. But otherwise, that is it on your row and column length. If we had to head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the me form, then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.